Hey, that's our little intro song. Welcome to Top 10 New England. I am your host, Coach Cotton. Big shout out to Mick, the mayor from Boston, actually from Mattapan, for the Mattapan Patriots hat. He sent a bunch of swag through. If you like to see your team swag shown on the live stream, you can send it through. Inbox me and I'll give you the information. One's in the chat if you could hear me. One's in the chat if you could hear me. Yeah, so we got a decent show lined up. I ain't gonna lie, I just been spending the last hour and a half trying to prep, getting ready for you guys to show you some videos and all the amazing news that's coming around New England. So let's begin. First, I want to forgive me if I omit any scores that were submitted. It was a lot of scores submitted. I tried to get as much as I could on the live stream. Here we go. 13U Bloomfield 16, West Haven Seahawks 13. That was a big one. The West Haven Seahawks have been undefeated in New England their entire career. So now they are a lot of wins and one loss. Big shout out to Bloomfield for the win. West Haven is definitely going to bounce back. It looks like Pop Warner is going to have two strong teams to represent them coming out of New England. Bloomfield is looking really strong, and let's see if they can continue that momentum. Next, we had the 13U Battle of the Lynn Rams and the Mount Hope Cowboys. There was a little bit of talk back and forth about this matchup. And at the end of the day, our number one team in New England at the 13U level, the reigning regional champs, the Lynn Rams, outlasted Mount Hope by a score of 26-13. From CTAYF, the Springfield Tigers battled the Norwich Wildcats and outlasted them 32-6. Norwich got on the board first after taking up the whole first quarter on a 10-minute drive and punching in the score, and then it was lights out from there with the Springfield Tigers unleashing unleashing a lot of scoring. Okay, and another anticipated battle of a Pop Warner team coming over from Pop Warner to AYF. We had the CLCF Chiefs facing the Dorchester Eagles. It was a tough game, but at the end, the CLCF Chiefs won 12-6. We also had the Worcester Vikings win 35-0 over Northbridge. We are looking at Worcester rising up the rankings. At 12U level, we had a really big game between the Springfield Tigers. I wrote that wrong. Let me edit that. The Springfield Tigers and the Springfield Tigers and the Waterbury Knights. I guess this was a battle of Route 8 boy teammates from the springtime, and it was really heated game. Springfield jumped out on top for most of the game. In fact, I think they led the whole game. At halftime, the score was 20-19. Then Springfield scored 24 unanswered points to win versus the Waterbury Knights. But that is going to be a really good game in the playoffs, and that is the type of smoke that teams need before regionals and ultimately going to nationals. Let's see who ultimately wins out of those teams. Despite the score, Waterbury showed well, and so I don't expect to see them drop too far in the rankings. We have the Dartmouth Indians 21, the Middletown Islanders 0, and the Boston Chargers 25 over Southbridge, and Tewksbury 31, Marlborough 0. The 11U level, we had a barn burner with the Mattapan Patriots outlasting the Meriden Raiders 20-19 in 11U action. At the 9U level, the Lynn Rams 20, Mount Hope Cowboys 0. Bryce Hill had 3 touchdowns for the Rams, including a kickoff return. Makai Anderson and Isaiah Peterson added the conversions. Declan McGrath and Tyler McDonald Jr. led the way on defense, getting the shutout for the Rams, who are now 3-0. In another big battle, the New Britain Power Raiders dominated the Springfield Tigers 21-0, led by Traceyon Ledbetter, who had 105 yards rushing in the game. The Providence Patriots won 19-0 over Warwick, and the defense had a total of 5 sacks. Sometimes people get sacks confused with tackles for losses. I would bet that they're tackles for losses, but they said sacks, so we're going to report it as sacks. And out in North Attleboro, in the beginning, so I missed this one last week because we didn't do the show last week, but CJ Easton of the North Attleboro Astros had 16 pancakes, 3 sacks, and 3 tackles for losses, and a crushing 34-0 win over the Foxborough Warriors. I love the lineman stats. Let's start giving these linemen more props. Let's start paying attention to the pancakes. Those pancake blocks are big and dominating. But let's not only talk about the pancake blocks, let's look at a clip. We got a clip of Easton. I'm going to go to the videotape. Let's see. Present. Screen. Yeah. Here we go. Check out CJ Easton. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Just running through people. Jesus. I started at the 48 and he damn near ran to the 25-yard line, just bowling through people like a bowling ball. Big CJ Easton, sorry, big CJ Easton out of North Attleboro. Okay, look at that tackle for loss in the backfield. CJ powers through that offensive line, gets flat down the line of scrimmage, gets to the ball carrier and brings him down. He's a one-man army. All right, here we go. Another fullback dive for CJ. CJ gets the ball. Ooh, big time stiff arm. Gets a couple of yards. So you need that guy who's going to get those nasty yards for you. Look at that guy. Boom. Big boy with the number 4. Ooh, stiff arming everybody. They don't want to tackle. They're not going to want to keep tackling him when he's running like that in the game. All right. That one was a fake to CJ. You see the effect of here we go. Another big stiff arm, bringing people down, bringing people with him. Let me see that again, CJ. Oh, okay. Run it up in there. What else we got from CJ? CJ gets the handoff. He runs around the corner. Couple stiff arms. And it's a touchdown. North Attleboro. Great job, CJ. I hope you enjoy your spotlight. Speaking of spotlights, we have another submission for Julian Lozado, 13U, New Britain Junior Canes. My man he plays every position. One of the most important things, though, is this 2-point conversion right here. Look at this kick. Oh, it's good. Looking really good right there. Let's see that again. Oops. Hold up. You're not seeing that with me. Let me show this. All right. So, nope, not that. I'm going to show you guys Julian Lozano. All right. Steps up. An extra point. Remember, in youth football, extra point is worth 2 points. And he kicks it. That's 2 points. I mean, you can't beat that. You get 2 of those, and that other team got to score 3 times to beat you. So, yeah, we should encourage kicking, but great job, Julian, on the kicking. But Julian doesn't just kick. He also plays running back, wide receiver, cornerback, safety, outside linebacker, and defensive end. Julian Lozano from the New Britain Junior Canes, now of Pop Warner. Got some more highlights for you guys, though.
Right there.
Again, so we got Alex from
right there.
Wow. So that was Alex from Stratford. Alex is a beast. He is a beast. And Stratford is still a power. They are Stratford. The Stratford Bengals are playing in I think it's the Tri-State League out of New York. And they're playing Division I AYF competition. So as long as they keep winning, they will stay up high in the rankings. And I'm sure they're not afraid to play any team that is lower than them or even higher than them that wants to smoke. If you want to smoke, reach out to Chris from the Stratford Bulldogs. I'm sure that he will line it up with you. All right. This one comes from Manchester, New Hampshire. We got a jet sweep. He turns the corner. He's got a couple men to beat. He might outstride him. He does outstride him. And he gets to the touchdown. All right. So that is. Hold on. Let's see that one again. Julian Smith. Julian Smith on the Manchester Bears junior team out in New Hampshire. Just straight outran everybody. Good job, Julian. I'm sure your parents are very proud of you. We are proud of you too here at Top 10 New England. All right, let me stop sharing that screen. All right. Uh-oh. Let's see what we got here. All right, so the score from the Stratford, the show game was 44-13. Stratford Bengals, 12U. Definitely a strong team to look out for out in Connecticut and all of New England. Oh boy, let's see if I can show this. Molly was making some plays. So if I'm not able to show you highlights tonight, I will definitely post them for everyone and include them in the show next week. Just in case you missed the intro, I'd like to show it to you again. Spent a lot of time putting it together, and I think that you guys might enjoy it. So check it out. All right. So I asked a question today, which was your favorite part of being a football mom, dad, or grandparent. We had lots of responses. If you would like to comment on that question, please join us on our page on Top 10 New England. That's Top 10 New England on Facebook. So we asked the question. Oh, before we get to that, isn't this so adorable? That's fearsome. 8U, Chicopee Braves coming out, ready for smoke with the flag. You gotta have the flag. You gotta look at those boys. They ready to play some football. Looks like they won 21-0 over the New Haven Steelers. Big shout out to Isaiah Cummins, who he scored 7 touchdowns in 2 games. 7 touchdowns in 2 games, including an 85-yard run. He's a player to keep an eye out for in the 9U level. Again, if you want your player to be recognized, the kids do eat this up on Instagram. Then go to top10newengland.com/nomination forms. That's top10newengland.com/nomination forms to nominate your player. Inboxes work, but that's way easier to keep us organized and to get your stuff out in a timely manner. Okay, so we asked, what is your favorite part of being a football mom or dad? Van D said, I love everything about being a football mom. Seeing my son and his teammates who've been together since kindergarten, supporting each other through it all on and off the field is something truly special. The camaraderie, shared experiences, and friendships make every moment worthwhile. I'm grateful to be a part of his journey, and I'm going to be sad when it's all over. Coach Waddy said, I'm not going to read that out loud. Jamar Beeman said, just seeing my son compete and grow, win or lose. I'm not living through my son. I'm living with him. Those are some words of wisdom. Watching my favorite player do his thing. Such a docile soul till he straps that helmet on. Watch number 14. Ooh! That was a big time hit. We got to add that hit to the to our highlight plays that we share next week. We will have that in the queue. Aisha Weaver said, watching our son on the far right build relationships with his teammates and being a leader and mentor to younger players, a quiet leader who keeps his head down and does his job. Elizabeth Rivera said, watching my son grow bonds and relationships for just being who he is and loving what he loves. A leader for sure. Some of these people, they spell their names backwards. So I'm going to say Steph. Watching my son play from age 5 and now starting on a varsity team as a freshman. His whole journey has been my favorite. Watching all the years of hard work paying off. Watching the way he leads at such a young age. We have met so many wonderful people along the way. Grateful for it all. This one, I love this. This one melts in my heart. Pat McGuire said, we have our own field. Saturday night was perfect weather. My son was playing with the other little guys behind the end zone under the scoreboard. My little girl was playing with her friends from cheer. The older kids were out in the field with the gold helmets shining in the lights. Cheerleaders doing their things. All the younger kids watching the older kids waiting for their turn in a few years. The smells of the concession stand, the PA system chiming in between plays, and the crowd reactions. Feels like one of the purest senses of community you are going to find out there. And I absolutely love and agree with that. And that brings me to my next point, which is drama and fighting at youth football games. Drama and fighting in youth football games, there's really no place for that, guys. And let's remember that it is about the kids. It is about the kids, and let's focus on the kids and not being a distraction to that environment, not making it unsafe for that environment, and allowing games to finish on time. We have to make those games finish on time. A lot of us want to go home and watch our favorite pro teams, and we can't do that if you're fighting. All right. Real quick, I want to talk about rankings. So there was a couple upsets this weekend, right? So the way I feel about it is if a team beats the number 1 team, the number 1 team shouldn't drop out of the rankings. So if the number 1 team gets dominated, they're going to drop. But they're still going to be over the teams that they have beat in the past. So you have to beat the best to be the best. However, if there are cross-conference games and a cross-conference foe beats another foe, that will significantly affect the rankings. So if your team is out there looking to get ranked and they have a bye week, please look at other conferences, try to set up a game, and of course, share your results with us at top10newengland.com. Let's go to the comments and see what you guys have been saying. Let's see if there's anything here worth sharing. Van D is in the building. Big shout out to her. Someone said 10-minute drive is diabolical. Did I say 10 minutes? It was 10 yards, Jordan. Sorry about that. Destiny Hunter said, let's talk about Hurricane 6 shoe. I heard you guys got a stud over there. A stud. Well, a lot of studs, but one that stands out even more than all the other studs. Send me some videos, Destiny, and we will definitely get them some recognition on our platform. I'm sure that they will be doing it on others also. Somebody says scary about Dorchester 12U. Frank said they were sacks. Okay, Frank, I'm sorry. Like, you're probably right. I just know that at that age level, people aren't dropping back for passes. That's usually where you make a sack at. What was the Boston Raiders Hartford score? I'm not sure. G Miller says unrank my team, please. Yeah, so I didn't even see that comment, but you saw what I said, so that is what it is. That number one is amazing. Scott Patrick said, where did you see the rankings? We post the rankings on our Facebook page. They will be on Instagram also, and we'll be adding it to our website. For those who do not like to go on Facebook, you can go to www.top10newengland.com for all your ranking needs. Let's see. I know I got a highlight that I wanted to show you guys, and it was of this young man from Mount Hope. Great play. Mom submitted it. I want to honor that submission. Where is my Mount Hope highlight? No, that's not it. This is it. All right, let's see if I can get this one up on the board. All right, so this highlight, if I can share it, is from Mount Hope. Mom submitted it through a Facebook message. All right. Oh, here we go. All right, you got to watch it. I'm going to show it a couple times so it kind of goes fast. Did you see that? He catches the ball with one hand over two defenders. This looks like a CLCF game. Oh, my God. Slow that down. Throws it up. Jumps up. Sticks it with one hand. And lands the catch. One more time for that catch. Oh my God! I don't know what was better, the catch or the reaction. Great job, guy. That was an amazing catch. I want to make sure I get his name out there. Joey Furtado, 13U Cowboys. Okay, we're going to add his to the highlight clip also. Great job, Joey. Okay, I want to recognize some primetime players before we go. Christopher Thomas, number 10 of the Lynn Rams. 6 carries, 3 touchdowns, 141 yards against Hyde Park. This man-child, through 3 games, has 7 TDs and over 550 yards rushing. Javon Jackson, during the Dorchester versus CFCL game, number 2, had 3 touchdowns and over 250 yards rushing in 1 game. Wait. I might be wrong about what team that was for. But let's just remember the name, Javon Jackson, 3 touchdowns, 350 yards rushing. I will correct myself if I got that incorrect. We already hit Isaiah. Darren Kelsey. So, Darren Kelsey for the 8U Rams has over 400 yards in 3 games with 7 touchdowns to go with it. His speed and being coachable are the highlights of what kind of player he is. Let's see if I can show a picture of this young man. Stop showing and start showing. I think this is it. Yeah. All right. So that is Darren Kelsey. It's a name to be remembered from that powerhouse up there in Lynn. 8U, 7 touchdowns in 3 games. Also, we've got a bunch of people nominating a coach. And I love it when we show love. So we got to show love to the coaches. His name. Well, before I say his name, I'll tell you some stuff about him. They said our coach does this for the love of the kids. He has not become a parent yet, but has been with our kids since they were 7 years old. Now coaching them at 10U. He puts his heart into all our kids on and off the field. He gives our boys max effort, doesn't miss a day, and always stand up for them. We all love him. His name is Coach James Gary, and he's the Bridgeport Huskies 10U coach, and he is totally awesome. Coach James Gary, big shout out to you. Just in case, I don't know if he's, I won't say that. But big shout out to you, Coach James Gary. All right. There goes Coach right there. Great guy. It's amazing when people step out their way. They take their time out the day to nominate you. And you are a primetime coach for everything you do on and off the field. Good luck to you, Coach. I've been seeing some of your promotions for your team. If you want to come up here in Top 10 New England and talk about your team, inbox us and we will make that happen. So for everybody at Top 10 New England, all the supporters and everybody who is here, I want to say thank you guys for tuning in to my short broadcast. If you would like your child to be highlighted on our next broadcast, please go to www.top10newengland.com and nominate your player, or you can inbox us at Top 10 New England on Facebook. Again, I am Coach Cotton, and we are out.